Alright, my man. So, this is a good video. I'm glad to record it. I hope you enjoy it, but I just had to warn you or inform you. Still having mic issues. I switched phones. I got a new phone, the Galaxy S25 Ultra, but I'm having issues with it, linking my mic to it. I have to buy a new mic. So, new mic's coming. You'll hear background noise in this video. Bear with me, be patient. New and good shit is coming. Alright, enjoy. Alright, my minions, yes. As you can see, I'm out here on location. A simple job, nothing crazy, but it does what it does. I do what I do. Gotta stay in the field, gotta stay active. But I'm here to talk to you about the 6P's. Now, I got this concept, and I've heard it before, but it really hit home. I was listening to the Sean Ryan show on YouTube, and one of his guests mentioned 6P's, which is prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. And it goes hand in hand with another subject, another phrase you might have heard of, which is, I don't think I really well, basically, yeah, I really. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So they go hand in hand, and that's in. Now, how does that apply? It's just in combat. It's just at work. No, it's on all aspects of life. Combat and combative jobs. You have mission planning. Okay. But for those of you who have time management issues, getting to work on time, you can plan for that. See, my nightly ritual before I'm about to head off to work, what do? Get my clothes together, get my go bag together, get my food together. I do all that the night before. If I'm waking up early, I'm showering before I go to bed. So then, then all I gotta do is get up, brush my teeth, get dressed, grab my shit and go. But I'm also not in a hurry and not in a big rush either. So get all the stuff ready the night before, and you won't have time management issues, or you should be able to limit your time management issues. If you got a board meeting, if you're doing a briefing, plan ahead, rehearse. My brother Barker, yes, one of my good guys, used to ask me, especially when I first started doing this channel, how I was able to just kind of go through my videos and spit everything out. Well, it's because I rehearse in my head. I don't use a board or anything. There's a lot of different tips and tricks and stuff you can use, but I rehearse in my head prior to even doing these videos. What I want to say, how I want to say it, how I want to structure it. And that's how I just been able to kind of rattle thoughts off and go. But again, that's prior planning. I'm rehearsing, rehearse. And you do that with anything. They said you got a briefing, you got a presentation, rehearse. And that way it'll go smoothly. Start thinking about the different questions. Now, I know there are situations where you won't be able to plan. Some things just pop up on a dime. Just pops up on the spot. Okay, that happens. Critical think, improvise, adapt, get it done. But I've had training issues when we're at the range. And we spent half the time at the range jamming mags, filling mags. But we knew we were going to the range 2, 3, 4 weeks in advance. Well, the night before, 2 days before, whatever, we should have all been in there jamming mags. All we had to do was bring 50 magazines, 50 rifle mags, and 50 pistol mags with us because we knew we were going to shoot. We knew we were going to be going to the range. So why are we spending time shooting and then jam mags? Shooting, jam mags. That makes no sense whatsoever. Plan ahead. Now we can, if we planned ahead, we can make the most out of training, get so much more in, so many more reps in. The shit would actually stick a lot better. But we spent half the time at the range, and it's limited time because you got 50 other agencies trying to have spots to use that range. Depending on what we're training at, you've got the civilian population. People personally like to shoot. So time is limited. So we should have had all that done ahead of time. We should be shooting a sequence, jam bangs. Shoot a sequence, jam bangs. That's such a waste. I'm going out on the job, depending on what you do. I come from the realm of security, doing investigations. If there's a place that I know I've got to survey, doing surveillance, doing covert work, I'm going out there, if feasible, the night before, days before, get the lay of the land, check all the egress points. What's the environment like? Is it a good neighborhood? Is it a bad neighborhood? Am I the wrong shade for that area? Because I popped up in areas before where it got really airy. So, but that allows you to take precautions. How do I need to dress? What vehicle do I need to take? And so on and so on and so forth. So, especially if you got a go bag, prep that at the night before. You should have every conceivable option in your go bag if you can. Sometimes they do get big. Loud noises. But yeah, so there's some options. But plan, and rehearse. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's good to be a good critical thinker. It's good to be able to adapt on the fly. Now, mind you, if you're the type of person who just thrives in chaos and you work better on your feet and you've proven that flawlessly, great. You do you. If it works and it's right and it's damn near flawless, don't fuck with it. But for most other people, you gotta rehearse, you gotta plan, you gotta think of every conceivable option, everything that could possibly go wrong. And have a plan for that. I've had plenty of, I don't want to use the word mission, I guess operations that I've been on, that we had contingencies and it's damn sure good that we did. But I had plenty of operations where the information that we received was all wrong. And had we had planned accordingly and not just relied blindly on that information, we wouldn't have been caught off guard. So, but yeah, those are just examples. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Don't set yourself up for failure. So, let me know what you think about that. I hope this helped you and get you set up for success and get you on the right foot. So, thank you for being here with me. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Like I said, the 6P's is not mine. I did not come up with that. But it's something anybody can use. Don't fail to plan. Don't plan to fail. I know you've heard that one before too. Anyways, have a good one.